used it, like I said, for Christmas at craft fairs, and it just didn't sell. So I even put like a little, little twine with a button on there. It says gather. I went ahead and used a different transfer that says gather on there. Burlap is messy, just a warning. It does have like little things. And then I just stuck these flowers in. I don't know. I'm not a florist. I'm not really great about it. But what I'm thinking about doing is making it kind of a little 3D butterfly to put up here somewhere up on this top part, just to put a little touch of color. It could stay exactly like this. I think it would look really cute. But the more I look at it, the more I like the thought of having a little bit. So I'm just using a little bit of water here, and I'm going to grab out, I'm using 2 colors of blue. I really like blue butterflies right now. I don't know why. Lakeshore is what I've got here, and I've got Ocean Mist. So those are my 2 colors, and I'm just going to use off the lid actually, and make sure that I have plenty of water in it because I want it to be runny. I'm using watercolor paper, and I'm just going to be making, like, the cool thing is you can use this our chalk paste for using watercolors because it's water based, right? So it works for watercolors, and of course your paper does kind of move up, kind of bend, get a bend to it. I think it's all right. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. I do kind of want to do, I'm gonna maybe use a different brush. I don't want to use the same brush in the caps because I don't want to intermix, right? So I'm going to put this in the water a little bit and then grab up a little bit of the paste. This is the Ocean Mist, and I think it's actually kind of a grayish color, if you ask me. I'm going to use a little bit more right direct. Well, I better mix it. I always get like, okay, I'm just going to slap it on and I'm going to do it. And then this is really gray. I wasn't expecting it to be so gray. So I don't know. In fact, I remember my daughter did this color on t-shirts and I was like, oh, that's so light. It does not look like a blue at all. So, and then I'm going to just kind of mix these together in the middle by grabbing more of that water in the middle. Because they're watercolors, they should mix. And I'm just gonna maybe take a little bit more of that blue, and I want it to look more blue. I wanted it to be more of an ombre effect. I didn't want it to be super, oops, too much water maybe. I don't want it to be super like stripy. I want it to kind of go together, but I don't know. I'm gonna be super honest here. I think I prefer this is the Lakeshore. I'm preferring that overall. So I'm just kind of putting some of that gray in, I think, and then I'm just gonna get in the blue. Kind of mixing it together. So this side is gonna be dark. I want it to look more ombre. So I might use this thicker. I don't know. My Lakeshore must have gotten tipped over because it's all in the lid there. So we're just gonna kind of load up the Lakeshore on the one side and then just go lighter to the other side. Kind of like the sky, right? I'm not a painter by any means. This is not necessarily my thing. But I was so excited. So even if you're not a painter, you can do this. If you are a painter, you're going to come up with better things like sunshine. And, you know, I think my other one I did kind of a reddish, but I don't know. I'm in a blue mood. Blue mood. I know it's blue moon, but blue mood. We're going to have a harvest moon tonight. I'm here in Idaho. If you're coming on, make sure that you say hey. Tell me hello. Tell me where you're coming from. It's supposed to be a clear night. Finally, we've been having rain, and more rain. And it's just been ugly weather. Very ugly weather. All right. So now we're going to I just dumped water from the lid right on my place here. All right, see if we can get some of this off. Making a mess, making a mess. That's what crafting's all about, right? All right, so that is, so you can see what that looks like here. This is the color that I did before for my butterflies. So what I'm gonna do, I was just using a piece of cardboard under that for my painting before. And I'm gonna get this dried up a little bit. And I think I'm also gonna turn on my glue gun, because I do want that to work as well. Set this aside. Get this dried up so that I can paste on this. So what have you all done this weekend that was exciting? We had church this morning with the missionary and potluck. Then we ran to graduation party. So we're starting up graduation season here. And then my son had a birthday party. My husband's working on our bathroom so that my mom can come next weekend for graduation. We're hoping to have somewhat of a working bathroom. That is my goal. I think it's my husband's too. It may not be going that well. It's coming along. I will do a live. I'll try to do a live. I don't know why lives are not working for me. I don't know what's going on. I've even shut it all down. Okay, so I'm waxing this because I don't want my transfer to stick to this too hard. So I'm waxing it because paper is really porous and that'll keep it from sticking too much. This is our surface wax. If you haven't gotten your surface wax, let me know. And I can help you do that. I am hot. I am hot. I can't go from like 30 to 70 overnight. It's kind of annoying. It's cold. It was so cold all week long, just raining and snow, and my whole everything did not like it. I think I'm trying to decide what size to do for this. So I'm thinking some of these butterflies kind of look like, so this is the etched butterflies. And then I use the words as the background. And there's a little stamp and a number 34 there. I could have used that number 34 on the burlap part. I think this is way too large, but I love this butterfly. This one, some of these kind of look like, I think I'm going to use this one. Oops. Some of these look like moths to me. I think that one will be a nice size. All right, so I'm going to fuzz this because I have not used it yet. Oops, I got that wet again. The thing is watercolor, right? I'm getting things wet. All right, I'm going to fuzz this a few times because I don't want it to stick to that paper, remember? I want it to stick but not stick. So these are reusable transfers, and we fuzz them usually the first time we use them so they don't stick too hard. And because I'm using paper, I'm really fuzzing it. So that's what I'm doing. And then we're going to stick this on here wherever you want. And I kind of want to get it so it's ombre, right? But I do want to go to the side because I could always use another part of this for another butterfly. And I'm going to use black velvet for this project. This is our black velvet paste. This is a water soluble, so it is non-toxic and even kids can do this. Totally safe. It doesn't have really any odors. Hope you can see this. Just gonna, if you can butter toast, you can do this. So if you need any of the supplies to do this project, besides my recycled board, you know what you could do? You don't have to like be a crafter and come up with all the ideas and stuff. You can totally copy someone, or you can do one of our kits, which has everything to do to complete a project, start to finish. Even the little squeegee is included in it. So if you want one of our Try Me kits, put TM kit, and I will get back to you with a link to our Try Me kit that's currently out. They are so much fun. I like them. Actually, when they come out, I'm like, I gotta make that. I gotta do that. All right, I'm just getting this off my fingers. Or if you're more artsy and like to do the painting and stuff, you can see we're using, you know, all kinds of different mediums here. I use burlap. I did it on burlap. Oh, that is so beautiful. Look at how beautiful that is. So detailed. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. That's pretty exciting. And I tell you what, I have been using Chalk Couture for over 3 years now. And every time I peel and pull, peel to reveal, I just am amazed at how good it looks. I'm going to try this because we're going to go ahead and cut around this little butterfly. I love it. I kind of think this butterfly, I don't know my butterflies. Do you guys know your butterflies? It kind of looks like, it looks a little bit mothy to me. So that's why I kind of avoided it before, but we're going to use it this time. This watercolor, you could use cardstock too. Use whatever you have. Don't go running out to the craft store buying all kinds of stuff. But you let me know if you want a link just to go shopping on my website, because you should do that. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and cut around this butterfly as close as I can. And this is the most time-consuming part of this whole project, is actually trying to cut around it. But it doesn't matter if you don't go all the way to the black lines. I think it actually looks nicer if you leave a little bit, because I hate to like accidentally cut. I know there's like scissors for this, but you don't even, I'm just using my whatever scissors I use for my ribbon. They have like little snips that you can use to do fine cutting like this. But anyway, it is really warm in here. I had the heat still on. That's how cold it's been this week. And I don't like my paste and things to get too cold. So I kind of keep a low heat on. But today, with it 70 outside, it feels roasting in here. Okay, trying not to. So I'm just doing a general outline. You don't have to be really detailed, or you could. It's totally up to you. You don't, you know, it's your art project. It's kind of a little cute little art project that you can do. And I'm actually taking out a little more than I thought I would, because I took it off a little bit and then realized it probably looked better if I took off more. And this is where one of those little snips would really come in handy, because you could get into those little recesses, but we're not going to worry too much about it. Anyway, let's see if I can get around this butterfly nicely. And then, of course, his antennae are teeny tiny, so we'll see how we get that off. So if you, we also have this really fun monthly club. If you have not joined my club, go ahead and put club. It's a monthly craft club. Craft supplies come. So there it is. I'm not the most perfect cutter. I imagine that like a grade schooler could do a better job than me. And then what I'm going to do is actually kind of fold it right in the middle. I'm not doing a crease. I'm doing it a little bit like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this on here. Where I want it. So this is what this used to be a Christmas board. So I think this is really turning out pretty. What do you think? I'm thinking somewhere up in here. It kind of has like a blank spot. It compels me to put it there. So the question is going to be, do we need more than... How many butterflies do we need? Do we need more than that? If you're on, I would love to hear from you. Not only am I struggling to know what's going on, I can't see responses, and I can't get on my private page. I don't know, it's so weird. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. And I'm just putting it on there. If you wanted to lift it up a little, you could do that too, or even use double-sided sticky tape, but isn't that the prettiest? I think that's, what do you think? I actually kind of think it's enough. Like, I don't need anything more than one butterfly. The only place I think about it is down here somewhere, but, or even on the flowers. But I kind of I like the simplicity of it. So, isn't that pretty? Easy peasy, so fun, kind of a relaxing thing to do. I tell you what, crafting is my therapy, and this really has helped this afternoon get me ready just to relax before I go on. Sundays are always kind of hectic. I sing in the worship band, so sometimes it's hard to sit back and remember to relax. I definitely praise the Lord on Sunday morning, but I don't always relax because we have an early start on Sunday morning. So anyway, and it's been go, go, go. So this has been so fun and relaxing. I appreciate the fact that you've come along. Make sure to, if you need a link down below to go shopping for some of these items. This is the etched butterfly that had this, the butterfly, and then this was a different transfer that I used for the gather on the burlap. And then it was just an old board I repurposed. I painted it white and did all the chalking and attached this on the back. It's kind of an ugly thing on the back, not too bad, but it, you know, it's not pretty. Little button, little twine, and there you go. You have a cute little etched butterfly piece, kind of a piece of art, right? Anyway, thanks so much for joining me. Let me know if you're interested in joining my club, or if you'd like to do this as either for your own discount or as a little bit of extra earning money. Let me know. Go ahead and put Kit down below, and I will get you a link to discover how you too can become a designer with Chalk Couture. So thanks so much, and keep on crafting.